Sometimes trying to figure out if a woman is into you can feel like navigating through a maze without a map. Perhaps you've already explored countless articles and self-help guides, hoping to find some clarity, only to feel more confused than before. Trust me, you're not the only one. Many people struggle with interpreting these signals, and it can often seem like fate is playing tricks on you. Welcome to Stoic Journey. Understanding if a woman likes you doesn't have to be so complicated. Instead of getting tangled up in complex theories and rules, let's take a step back and look at this through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes simplicity, clarity, and a calm approach to life. Stoicism teaches us to see things as they are, without overcomplicating or overanalyzing them. So when it comes to recognizing the signs of attraction, it encourages us to focus on what's in front of us. Those subtle cues, smiles, and glances that might reveal more than we think. So join us in this exploration of 10 key signs that may indicate her interest. As we unravel these signals, keep in mind that each one adds a layer to the overall picture, helping you gain a clearer understanding without the need for endless analysis. Before we jump into it, I'd love it if you could support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. Stick around till the end. Every insight we share could be the piece you've been missing. Number 1. Mirroring your gestures. In the world of Stoicism, in our daily interactions, we're often encouraged to be mindful and deliberate, seeking to understand the deeper meanings behind seemingly simple actions. When it comes to recognizing signs of attraction, one of the most intriguing and subtle signals is the act of mirroring, where someone unconsciously mimics your behavior. This silent form of communication can reveal more than words ever could. Mirroring is a body language technique where one person subconsciously imitates the gestures, speech patterns, or attitudes of another. It's a powerful indicator of rapport, often signaling that the person feels a connection and quite possibly attraction towards you. Think of it as a silent conversation where actions speak louder than words. Consider this scenario. You're at a casual gathering, chatting with friends, when you start to notice that every time you glance in her direction, she's already looking back at you. Or perhaps during your conversation, she subtly adjusts her posture to mirror yours, leaning in when you do, crossing her arms when you do, or even matching your tone and pace of speech. These small but significant actions can be a strong indication of her interest. For instance, have you ever found yourself fixing your hair or adjusting your clothing, only to see her doing the same right after? Or notice that she nods when you nod, almost as if she's syncing her reactions with yours. These are classic examples of mirroring at play. On a deeper level, this behavior reflects a kind of psychological alignment. When someone mirrors your actions, it's often because they feel a sense of harmony or connection with you. Stoicism, a philosophy that values harmony in relationships, would suggest that this alignment is more than just physical. It's a sign of a deeper, more meaningful connection. Moreover, research supports the idea that the more time people spend together, the more they begin to mirror each other's behaviors, from gestures to conversational styles. This isn't just about attraction. It's also about growing compatibility and comfort. For example, you might notice that over time, you and a friend or partner start using similar phrases or even begin to match each other's energy levels during conversations. These subtle shifts are signs that your relationship is deepening and becoming more attuned. It's fascinating to observe how these small actions can reveal so much about our relationship. While opposites might attract, it's often the shared actions and behaviors that build the strongest connection. So, the next time you notice someone mirroring your movements or speech, take it as a sign. It could be the beginning of a deeper bond or the blossoming of a new friendship. Number 2, curiosity. When a woman starts asking you about your background, dreams, or even your daily routines, it's a clear sign that she's not just engaging in casual chit-chat. Instead, it's a meaningful exploration driven by genuine interest. For example, imagine you're casually sipping coffee together, and she begins to ask about your career aspirations or hobbies. Or during a group outing, she inquires about your family or where you grew up. These questions aren't random. They are intentional efforts to understand who you are on a deeper level. And if she takes it a step further by asking about your relationship status, or subtly probing to find out if there's someone special in your life, that's an even stronger indication of her interest. This level of inquiry is a bold move in the flirting playbook, signaling that she's interested in more than just friendship. Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes wisdom and self-control, offers a valuable perspective on how to handle these interactions. It encourages us to observe our reactions calmly and rationally, understanding why certain questions may stir emotions or spark curiosity within us. By maintaining this mindset, we can respond thoughtfully and authentically, rather than being caught off guard. Additionally, when she shares her own likes, dislikes, and experiences during these conversations, she's subtly checking for compatibility. It's her way of seeing if there's common ground on which a deeper connection might be built. For example, if she talks about her favorite activities or future goals, she's not just sharing for the sake of it, she's gauging if you're on the same wavelength. Whether or not you pick up on these hints, they are her way of communicating, "I like you, and I'm interested in where this could lead." So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation where the questions dive into more personal territory, take a moment to consider the intention behind them. Recognize it as a sign of genuine interest, and perhaps the beginning of something more meaningful. Deciding whether to open up or not is entirely up to you, but responding sincerely can lead to a deeper connection. At the very least, it sets the stage for a respectful and enjoyable exchange, leaving both parties with a sense of fulfillment and understanding. Number 3. Dress to kill. Have you ever noticed that when someone is into you, they seem to put a little extra effort into their appearance? More than just vanity, it's a subtle yet powerful form of communication. For women, this often means choosing an outfit that makes them feel confident, like they're scoring a perfect 10. This behavior is deeply rooted in our human psychology, especially when it comes to how men perceive attraction. Men, being highly visual creatures, often make snap judgments about attraction. Scientifically, it's suggested that a man can decide within seconds if he's physically drawn to a woman, and within half a minute, he might already be considering the potential for a deeper connection. Understanding this instinctual behavior sheds light on why a woman might choose outfits that highlight her best features when she's trying to catch your eye. Whether it's a perfectly fitting dress or a casual outfit that seems effortlessly chic, every detail is intentional. Imagine this scenario. You're at a social gathering, engaging in conversation, and every time you look away, you notice she adjusts her outfit or smooths her hair. This isn't a coincidence. It's a subtle signal that she cares about how you perceive her. These small gestures are a form of silent communication, conveying her interest without needing to say a word. From a Stoic perspective, this behavior provides an opportunity for self-awareness. Stoicism teaches us to observe and reflect on our reactions, understanding the deeper motivations behind why we find someone attractive. It's not just about the physical appearance, but also the effort and intention behind how someone presents themselves to you. For instance, when you see someone dressed in a way that makes it hard to take your eyes off them, it's more than just a visual appeal. It's a nuanced form of flirting, a mastery of allure, doesn't rely on words. And truth be told, when done right, can be incredibly effective. So if you find yourself in such a situation, take a moment to appreciate not just the aesthetics, the thought and effort behind it. Recognize that this isn't just about looking good. It's about making a connection. It's a reminder that attraction often lies in the details, in the way someone chooses to present themselves to the world, and more specifically, to you. Number 4. Casual teasing women are generally more selective about who they allow into the space of comfort. So if she's teasing you, it's her way of flirting, of signaling that she's interested in creating a bond. Picture this. You're spending time together, and she brings up a funny, slightly embarrassing story from your past, just to get a laugh. Or perhaps she gives you a playful nudge or throws a mock punch at your arm during the conversation. These aren't random acts. They're subtle gestures of affection, ways of building a shared space filled with intimacy and laughter. From a stoic perspective, these moments are more than just playful exchanges. They're invitations to engage more deeply with her. Stoicism teaches us to respond with wisdom and composure, appreciating these interactions as opportunities to strengthen our connections. Teasing, in this light, becomes a bridge to deeper communication. It's not just about getting a laugh. It's about building trust and mutual understanding. Teasing also serves as a way for women to capture and hold attention. For instance, she might playfully suggest an outlandish idea or present an unlikely scenario just to see how you'll react. This kind of banter keeps the interaction lively and gives her a chance to gauge your sense of humor and flexibility. It's her way of seeing if you can keep up with the playful dance of words and wit. So, the next time a woman teases you, don't just brush it off. Recognize it for what it is, a sign of interest. A signal that she's comfortable enough with you to let her guard down. In the spirit of Stoicism, respond with humor and openness, allowing the connection to deepen naturally. This kind of playful interaction not only makes your time together more enjoyable, but also lays the groundwork for a relationship where both comfort and affection are reciprocated. In essence, teasing is more than just a game. It's a powerful way to build a bond, create shared memories, and foster a deeper connection. By responding thoughtfully and with a light heart, you can turn these moments of playful banter into lasting foundations for a meaningful relationship. Number 5. Physical touch. Consider a light touch on your arm or shoulder during a conversation. At first glance, it might seem casual, but it often carries a deeper meaning. Imagine you're both sharing a laugh over a joke, and she reaches out to lightly tap your arm or even playfully punches your stomach. These actions go beyond simple flirtation. They are driven by deeper psychological instincts rooted in human connection. Touch has a profound effect on our relationships. It's not just about the physical act, it's about the emotions and intentions behind it. When someone touches you, it triggers the release of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This hormone enhances feelings of trust and attachment, playing a crucial role in forming bonds, whether between romantic partners or even between a mother and her child. Let's explore a few more examples. Perhaps she accidentally brushes her hand against yours when reaching for something at the same time. Or maybe when you're sitting together, she finds reasons to make contact with your thigh or leans in closer than necessary. These actions, subtle as they may be, often speak louder than words, signaling her desire to be close to you. From a Stoic perspective, it's essential to approach these interactions with balance and awareness. Stoicism teaches us to manage our responses to emotions, allowing us to observe and understand these moments without letting our feelings overwhelm us. When someone initiates physical contact, it's natural to feel a rush of excitement or happiness if you're interested in them too. However, Stoicism encourages us to appreciate these moments with a rational mind, recognizing the intent behind the touch without losing ourselves in the emotion of the moment. So the next time you notice these subtle cues, take a moment to reflect on what they might signify. If you're interested, responding with similar warmth can help foster a deeper connection. If you're not, handling the situation with kindness and clear communication will respect both your feelings and theirs. Either way, recognizing the significance of touch can lead to more meaningful and respectful interactions, allowing you to navigate these moments with clarity and consideration. Number 6. Intense eye contact. Intense eye contact is more than just a fleeting glance. It's a powerful nonverbal cue. When a woman is interested in you, her eyes may linger on you longer than what might seem coincidental. Picture this. You're in a crowded room, filled with conversation and laughter, yet her gaze somehow finds its way to yours. This deliberate eye contact is a subtle but potent form of communication, essentially her way of flirting without needing to say a word. For those who follow Stoic philosophy, recognizing this would involve understanding the cue with calmness and responding wisely rather than impulsively. Stoicism teaches us to manage our emotions and not be swept away by them. In this context, observing eye contact as an impression, a significant signal, requires a composed response. Consider a few everyday scenarios. Imagine you're sitting in a cozy cafe, absorbed in a book. And when you look up, you find someone across the room gazing at you with an engaging stare. Or, at a social gathering, amidst the noise and movement, you notice that she repeatedly catches your eyes with a smile. These are not mere coincidences, but deliberate signals of interest and affection. Historically, and across many cultures, sustained eye contact has been recognized as a sign of affection, interest, and intimacy. Long before words are exchanged, human beings have used their eyes to communicate their feelings silently. From a Stoic standpoint, this interaction can be viewed as an impression, an indication of something significant that deserves thoughtful consideration. If you practice Stoicism, you might approach this interaction with calm analysis. Her gaze could be seen as an invitation to engage in a deeper connection, cue that warrants a thoughtful response rather than an impulsive one. Stoicism encourages us to approach such situations with clarity and peace, recognizing the potential for meaningful interaction while maintaining our composure. So, when someone gives you a long, meaningful look, it might be more than just a coincidence. It's her way of signaling interest, perhaps a gentle prompt that she would like to get to know you better. These moments are perfect opportunities for Stoic practice, responding not just with emotion but with reasoned consideration. In essence, eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication that can convey deep interest and affection. By recognizing these cues with a Stoic mindset, you can engage with them thoughtfully and meaningfully, allowing for deeper connections to form naturally. Number 7. Countless compliments. It's no secret that men particularly enjoy receiving compliments from women. It's like a verbal pat on the back, boost to self-esteem that says, "Hey, you're doing great." But when those compliments come from someone who might be interested in you romantically, they take on a deeper meaning. Compliments in this context aren't just about being nice. They're strategic, flirtatious, and as effective as they are subtle. When a woman is attracted to a man, one of the ways she expresses this attraction is through compliments. These aren't just friendly words, they're signals. If she starts complimenting you, not just on your looks, but on your personality, sense of humor, or how you handle situations, she's letting you know she likes what she sees and appreciates who you are. Imagine this. You've just nailed a presentation at work, and she tells you, "You really have a way with words, you know? It's impressive." Or perhaps you're at a friend's barbecue, and she remarks, "You have such a great way of making everyone feel at ease." These compliments aren't just casual remarks. They're indicators of her interest and admiration, a subtle way of flirting. From a Stoic perspective, giving and receiving compliments can be seen as an exercise in understanding and managing emotion, both ours and those of others. Stoicism teaches us not to be swayed by external affirmations, but to appreciate them with wisdom. It reminds us to recognize why compliments feel good and to respond to them with grace and balance. By understanding the intentions behind a compliment, we can appreciate it without letting it cloud our judgment. Compliments do more than just make a person feel good. They open doors to deeper communication and connection. When a woman compliments a man, she's not just saying something nice, she's communicating her respect and admiration. She's making it clear how she feels, and that can be both heartwarming and motivating. The next time someone compliments you, take a moment to really absorb it. Consider why they said it and what it might mean, whether it's just a kind gesture or a sign of something more. Remember that compliments are a powerful way people express appreciation and build connection. In the spirit of Stoicism, respond to compliments with calm and thoughtful attitude. Whether it leads to a deeper relationship or simply brightens your day, understanding and appreciating the compliment for what it is can enhance your interactions and help you build stronger, more meaningful connections. Number 8. Laughter and smiles. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, her smile is more than just a polite gesture. It's a clear signal of her engagement and connection. You might notice her smile broadening when she makes eye contact with you, or perhaps even accompanied by a blush. This isn't just a casual smile, it's a radiant expression of her emotions. Blushing, in particular, is a natural response to excitement or affection, a physical manifestation of her feeling. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate these reactions for their sincerity and to recognize them as honest reflections of her emotional state. Humor plays a significant role in these interactions as well. Women often appreciate men who can make them laugh, and this laughter can be a powerful indicator of her interest. Have you ever told a simple, perhaps even slightly corny joke and noticed that she laughed heartily? That laughter, especially if it seems more enthusiastic than the joke might deserve, is a strong sign of her attraction. It's not just the content of the joke that she's responding to, it's the joy she feels in your presence. For instance, think back to the last time you shared a light moment with someone. If a woman is attracted to you, her laughter will be more than just a polite response. It will be genuine, reflecting her enjoyment of your company. This laughter is her way of showing that she appreciates your humor, and by extension, enjoys the time she spends with you. In Stoic terms, we can view these moments as opportunities to practice measured joy and appreciation. Stoicism encourages us to respond to these impressions with calm understanding, rather than letting fleeting excitement take over. When you see these joyful expressions, whether it's a broad smile, heartfelt laugh, or a blush, take a moment to observe and reflect on what they signify. These are not just polite social gestures. They could be genuine signs of affection and connection. Recognizing these cues allows you to engage more meaningfully in your interactions, aware of the deeper bonds being formed. In the philosophy of Stoicism, every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtue and understanding. By approaching smiles and laughter with a thoughtful and balanced mindset, you can deepen your connections and appreciate the sincerity behind these expressions. Number 9. Night and morning tech. Imagine you've just started seeing someone, and no matter how busy or unpredictable the day may be, consistently begins with a cheerful message from her and ends with a gentle wish for a good night. Or perhaps, after a date, she checks to ensure you've gotten home safely, and the next morning, she inquires about how you slept. These aren't just polite inquiry, they are signals of genuine concern and interest. In Stoicism, we are encouraged to look beyond the surface of words and actions to understand their underlying intent. Observing not just what is said, but why it's said, can offer profound insights into the person's state of mind and feelings. When you receive these morning and night texts, recognize that they are her way of subtly expressing care and maintaining a connection with you, even when you're not physically together. This is a form of flirting that is both tender and revealing, showing that she values your well-being and enjoys being part of your daily routine. For someone practicing Stoicism, recognizing these gestures allows you to respond with thoughtful consideration. These texts are invitations to acknowledge the affection being offered and to reflect on how you might reciprocate this care in your own way. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate these moments of connection with mindfulness and to respond with sincerity, rather than taking them for granted. The next time you receive a morning or night text, pause and think about what it truly means. It's more than just a message. It's a small but meaningful sign that someone is thinking of you and cares about your well-being. These moments are opportunities to practice gratitude and kindness, building a stronger connection that could lead to something deeper and more significant. In essence, these daily messages are woven into the fabric of your relationship, creating a rhythm of affection and thoughtfulness, fosters a closer bond. By approaching them with a stoic mindset, you can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the care being shown and respond in a way that strengthens your connection. Number 10. The hair flip. Let's bring this to life with a few examples. Imagine you're in a casual conversation at a cafe, and you notice she's frequently flipping her hair, all while maintaining eye contact. Or during a meeting, she repeatedly pulls her hair back or rearranges it while glancing your way. These subtle actions can speak volumes about her interest. Body language experts suggest that when a woman is attracted to someone, she might unconsciously want to reveal more of her skin. Moving her hair away from her face and neck is a natural way to do this. The hair flip can also be viewed as a form of grooming, an instinctive behavior aimed at presenting oneself in the best possible light to someone of interest. This isn't just about vanity. It's a signaling mechanism. When she adjusts her hair, especially in a way that highlights her features or exposes her neck, it's often an unconscious effort to attract attention. From a Stoic perspective, these observations offer an opportunity to practice self-control and rational analysis. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our reactions and to understand the reasons behind them. When you notice a hair flip or similar gesture, it's essential to reflect on why it might affect you and to respond thoughtfully. This approach encourages us to see beyond the surface and appreciate the intent behind the action. Is this a sign of genuine interest, or could it simply be a habit? Developing this discernment can provide deeper insights into human behavior and the dynamics of our relationships. In essence, if you catch someone twirling their hair while you're talking, take a moment to consider what it might signify. Paying attention to these small yet telling signs can strengthen your connections with others, helping you stay present and engaged during conversations. By approaching these gestures with a Stoic mindset, you can appreciate the subtle ways people communicate attraction and respond with clarity and thoughtfulness. Before you head out, I want to sincerely thank you for watching and for your ongoing support. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. We love hearing from you, so feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you may have about today's topic. Engaging with your comments is one of the best parts of what we do, and it helps us create content that truly resonates with your life and experiences. Also, be sure to check out the suggested video that's popping up on your screen right now. It's a great follow-up to today's discussion, and I'm sure you'll find it incredibly insightful. Thank you for choosing to spend part of your day with us. Your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you more interesting, thoughtful, and inspiring videos in the future. See you in the next video.